and today's top 10. Okay, video heads, welcome to another installment of MANTA'S Videos Top 10. Today I got with me a real close friend of mine. He's going to talk about his top 10 movies of all time. So let's welcome him in right now, Bobby Soul.
All right, thank you, everybody. How you doing, man?
What's up, my man? All right, I'm doing good. That's my man right here, longtime friend. So let's get right to it, my friend.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's talk about it. Your top 10. So what does your top 10 consist of, first of all?
Well, my top 10 consists of all different types of genres. I've got comedy in there. I've got different decades. I've got movies that were based on books. There's a little bit of everything. There's even a black and white movie in there.
Haha, yeah, well, I just got finished with plenty of those black and white movies, right, Ryan? Well, anyway, let's start off episode number 2 with number 10. Your number 10 movie is?
Oh, Zodiac. I love this movie. David Fincher, my favorite brand new director. The movie takes you right back to 1969. It's so scary. It's so much tension and drama packed, and it's a long movie, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that came out in 2007, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, and David Fincher is famous for other things. I believe he also did The Fight Club, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, he did.
Okay, then. All right, so that's one of your go-to movies, right?
All the time.
All the time. You can sit back and basically watch a 3-hour movie like it's nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's how good it is. Detail-oriented.
Okay. So what do we got next? You want to talk about your next movie?
Oh, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, 1966. Clint Eastwood's best movie. The last movie in the spaghetti western genre that he was working on. And it's got everything. It's got an all-star cast. It's got Eli Wallach as Tuco. Tuco's the main enemy. And that's a long movie, too. It's 3 hours long as well. But it's totally worth it because you get Clint at the peak of his westerns that he was doing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the great soundtrack, too, by the way.
Yeah, that movie was the year I was born, 1966. Yeah, it's a good year. Good year for a good movie. Yeah. Oh,
Everybody knows that.
So, okay, well, any other comments on that movie?
Oh, no, that's fine.
That's just a good movie there.
It's a great movie to watch.
It looks like now we're going to, like we said, switch genres because you're all over the place. We done had a thriller, a western, and now we're going to go into comedy.
It's like comedies. The Blues Brothers.
1980. Yep.
One of John Belushi's best roles. I mean, he's had a lot of roles he was supposed to have. He was supposed to be in Ghostbusters. A lot of people don't know that, but this is him in comedy. He's able to be himself. He can dance. He can sing. I mean, they're showing off a lot of great talents here, him and Dan Aykroyd. And that's got an all-star cast. Carrie Fisher, Frank Oz. It's got everybody in it. Terrific movie.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, James Brown. Got everybody in it.
Yeah, that was a movie. I wasn't too keen on the sequel. People weren't really too hyped over that sequel.
Blues Brothers 2000, no.
People hiding in the glove compartment or whatever that was all about.
John Goodman, no thank you. Some movies, best leave them alone. One movie, that's it.
One and done, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, well then we're going to come into more like a modern time now. So we're talking another movie from 2007. What movie was this?
Oh, my friend Doug Tregister, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Doug.
He turned me on to this No Country for Old Men, Coen Brothers.
Yeah,
they won the Academy Award that year, best picture. They did a lot of great movies, but they had to acknowledge this one. And this one was, it's not everybody's taste. It's quiet. It doesn't have a lot of sound in it. It's got a lot of great acting, but there's not a lot of great motion and sound. You have to follow it. You have to pay attention. It's pretty long, but once you get into it, there's not, in my estimation, a better evil character than Anton Chigurh. Love him. And the haircuts, it takes you back. It was set in 1980. And there's a lot of great lines people can quote from it. I mean, it's if you've never seen a Coen Brothers movie, they got a little bit of everything in there. Even some comedy. In the midst of all this drama, some comedy in there.
And I believe Ryan also stated the Coen Brothers and whatnot. This is like a new age noir movie. They do the noir good for the modern times.
Absolutely.
Haha, that's good. I've seen that movie in the theater twice, I believe. It was a great movie. And if you didn't see it, I recommend you seeing it and whatnot. So going on to the next movie.
Oh, All the President's Men. I read the book first before I saw the movie, 1976. It's based on the Watergate situation with President Nixon when he got impeached. The movie was so fresh in everybody's mind because it was only 2 years after he was impeached.
Right.
And you got Robert Redford was the producer of this movie, and he really went all out. The Washington Post, the paper that exposed Nixon, they had the room look exact. The reporters' rooms look exactly like it was. So it movie is so deep and detailed. It's got everything in it. All-star cast: Dustin Hoffman. It's got Jason Robards. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got a ton of great actors in it.
Yeah, from 1976.
Oh,
yeah, that was another good year. I was 10 years old at that time and whatnot. And then of course, I think at one point in time there's probably enough movies for us to be able to do like a mob type, gangster type thing, coming in with another movie here, which is number 4 right here.
Oh, Goodfellas. Goodfellas, another one based on a book, a novel, Henry Hill. It was called Wise Guys. That was the name of the book. Henry Hill, detail-oriented, tells mob life, what it's all about, how you get in the mob, He wasn't a made guy, but he was on the periphery of what it was to be a mob guy during that time. Tells the story excellently. Once again, all-star cast: Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Martin Scorsese. A lot of people think it's his finest movie. This is another go-to movie of mine. I could turn it on anytime it's on. I could watch it. I could jump right in the middle of it. It's got so many great scenes, lines that people remember. I mean, amazing.
Yeah, well, that was correction. That was your fifth movie on your list and whatnot. And I seen Goodfellas was a great movie. Like I said, we can probably do some type of mob thing all the time. Matter of fact, while we talking on that, mention a few other mob movies that you enjoyed.
Once Upon a Time in America is underrated. It's incredible. Both the Godfather movies, Miller's Crossing. There's so many good, and there's a great one, The Valachi Papers by Charles Bronson. A lot of people don't know about that. He was the first mob enforcer to rat out on the mob. The first one to give up the Omerta Code.
Oh, okay.
Valachi Papers, 1972.
Oh,
recommend that.
I'll have to check that one out. And here, so now we done did that. We talked about that, and like you said, your list consists of a lot of different genres. And what we're going to do now is we're going to step into horror for a minute.
Oh yeah, The Shining. The Shining, 1980. Scared me to death. Me and my sister watched it when it came out. I didn't understand it because I read the book first. First book I ever read. My mom got me that book. The movie disturbed me to no end because there were so many things in the movie that I didn't understand as a young man. You go back and watch it, and it's like, okay, Stanley Kubrick. He's a genius.
Yeah,
he's a mastermind. He took horror to the next level. It took like on a psychological level. On this movie was kind of like wasn't a lot of killings in it. You know, to classify it as like a slasher type movie.
Right,
but it's enough, there's enough blood in there and guts to make you, to unnerve you. And then the kid being possessed, I highly recommend, if you have never seen The Shining, please take the time out in another long movie.
Yeah, of course.
Worth it. Another one that it takes you got to relax and get yourself ready to watch movies like this.
And it's known for a few good lines too. We have a couple of good classic.
Here's Johnny, you know.
What else was there? There was you got Here's Johnny, and you got what was the other one I'm thinking of that I can't think of right now?
He had a couple little sayings, a lot of curse words that we can't say right now.
And something about a dull boy. What was that doing?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Oh yeah, that's good too. That's good too.
That was him when he started losing his mind.
And we got the Red Rum.
Oh, Red Rum, Murder Backwards.
Yeah, Murder Backwards. Yeah, we had the twin girls. They were creepy and whatnot. And, you know, first of all, y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm the horror guy. I'm the horror aficionado. So my list will be coming up with horror, too, as well, because that's how we get down.
Movie disturbed me as a kid.
Yeah, 1980. Oh, yeah, I got that. But then we can go back into the genre of like Westerns and whatnot. And with 1980s.
To me, this is a character study Western. The Magnificent Seven, 1960. All-star cast. I don't need a name. I can go on and on. You got Eli Wallach. You got Steve McQueen. You got Yul Brynner. You got Charles Bronson. You got James Coburn. You got the best of that time. All got together to do the Seven Samurai remake.
Oh, okay.
Based on Kurosawa. His movie, The Seven Samurai, is based. This is based on that. This movie's about loyalty. It's about friendship. It's about character. It's about everything that people are supposed to have. But you acquire it along the way. Even though they're gunfighters, they're killers, they're for hire, they go to this village, they save these people, and they basically did it for pennies. I love it because it's like a friendship loyalty thing, like a movie we would watch with a friend, like what they call those buddy movies, buddy comedies.
Yeah, buddy movies.
Well, this is a buddy western to me, and you get together, you watch this with your friends, and you can pick out your favorite character. Everybody had their own skill set. Magnificent Seven, love it to death.
Now I forget, did they make a remake of that one?
Yes, they did.
Was that the remake of that Denzel Washington
one? Yes,
it
was. Exact same, and he played the Yul Brynner character.
Okay. Yeah, I remember watching them. I've seen them both, but
and the soundtrack obviously is another classic soundtrack. Everybody knows the soundtrack. Da-na, da-na-na-na. everybody can whistle it or whatever they want to do.
And no way you can get to like a top 10 list without coming up with the man Charles Bronson. Let's talk about Charles Bronson for a minute.
This is a very obscure movie of his called Hard Times, 1975. Everybody knows him from Death Wish. They know him from his Hard Detective. He's always got a gun packing. This one is Depression era, set in the Depression. He's a bare-knuckle fighter, and he gets off the train. He gets in this new town, and he's trying to find himself, and I think he's trying to fix old wounds that happened in his life. He says in the movie, I'm trying to fix my in-betweens. I think it was something that he probably had done in his earlier life that he felt bad for it, and he wants to atone for it. But it's another character study set in the Depression era, bare-knuckle fights, good stuff. 1975, James Colburn's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like James Coburn. Wasn't he? He was in another movie he was talking to referencing too, wasn't he?
Magnificent Seven.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go, back to back. Okay, well, the number one movie on your list right now.
Oh, The Hustler. I mean, everybody knows The Color of Money, and this movie was the prequel to Color of Money. This was the first one. Walter Tavis is the author. He wrote the book first. Came out The Hustler, character study. Paul Newman's in it. George C. Scott.
Oh yeah.
Piper Laurie, your girl Piper Laurie's in it.
Yeah, from Carrie. Yes.
And it's another character study. You can almost call it a character noir study about a man. He's good at something, but he doesn't know how to win the right way. There's winning, and then there's doing it the right way. He didn't know that in the begening when he loses to Jackie Gleason, who plays Minnesota Fats in the movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He loses to him in the beginning because George C. Scott says, you don't have any character. That's why you lost to him. Later on in the movie, he acquires a character. He comes back, and then he finally beats Minnesota Fat, and he acquires a character, but he had to go through a lot to acquire that character. That's why it's my favorite, because Paul Newman, everybody knows him as a matinee idol, good-looking guy.
Yeah.
This is one of his finest performances. Should have won an Academy Award for it. And then, obviously, he did The Color of Money after this with Tom Cruise. But he was still the same character, Fast Eddie Felson. Terrific movie. Love it. Another one I could watch anytime.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's interesting. Well, we blew through that pretty quick. So, well, let's do some honorable mentions while we're talking about
Halloween.
The movie.
1978 Halloween. If you want to put a horror movie in there, it's probably the best one you could pick. I wouldn't call it a slasher. It's a little bit of everything. It's got everything in it. It's not just a slasher movie. It's one of the finest movies ever made. And you would be doing it a disservice by calling it a horror movie. It's a great movie.
It's the movie that kicked off the slasher genre, though, pretty much. It got everything kick-started. Because just like when they made Friday the 13th, Sean Cunningham said, yo, I basically want to rip off Halloween. So let's just come up with another holiday on the calendar and just make something work.
I felt like I was in that movie. The leaves were on the ground. The atmosphere. You know, them saying where they were from, which was Haddonfield. We have that in New Jersey. So you kind of like felt some kind of kinship to this movie. It just felt, and it was of the time, too. It wasn't like it was set in a different time. It was set in 1978. They had the clothes, they had the walk, they had the talk. And then you got this killer that's not talking, he's not saying anything. It was terrifying as a kid. Terrifying. I know you walked home, you told me a story.
Yeah, from down the street. I walked home from my man Sawal's house down the street, and I walked in the middle of the street home. I wasn't nothing jumping out the bushes. They cracked me up.
Another honorable mention, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
No
80s movie. Everybody knows it's one of those movies you watched on cable when you were younger, if you're in our age group.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these movies, if you lucked upon watching it, once again, you got, what's his name? The guy that mastered John Hughes. Was this a John Hughes movie?
Nah, this wasn't a John Hughes movie.
What's the director of this?
Oh my God, Amy.
I thought it was John Hughes because it's got all his guys in it.
Amy Heckerling?
Is that what it was?
I got to remember, yeah. I'll edit that and make sure we'll get that right.
All-star cast.
Oh, yeah.
Nicolas Cage, Sean Penn.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. Phoebe Cates.
Who's your boy from, what's his name?
And then we had Judge Reinhold from Beverly Hills Cop fame, not to mention a brief, oh, by the way, cameo for Nicholas, at the time, Coppola.
Soundtrack, amazing.
Amazing soundtrack. Goodbye.
Takes you back to your 80s mall days, going to the mall, hanging out, the people that you met. It was a little bit of everybody's movie. You had nerds, you had cool guys, you had athletes. You had Forrest Whitaker as the big tough guy athlete. You had you had themes that weren't like, abortion in the movie. I mean, that was like,
it was crazy.
For an 80s movie. I mean, had sex, had nudity, had a little bit of everything there. It's up there with Porky's for me as one of those classic 80s.
Yeah, and we'll get to my movie list where I got all those movies mentioned and coming up soon. But any more honorable mentions before we get out of here?
Oh, that's fine. If If I had to go one that we enjoy, Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents by the Hughes brothers.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good movies by them. Menace to Society. You can go on and on with the Hughes brothers.
Yeah, nah, you're right. That's a good genre. Now, we'll have another list with my one guy, my homie, the prolific Sean Arad. He's got a nice black ethnic joint with some of those movies on there.
Dead Presidents. Movie that was originally supposed to be based on the experience of the black soldier coming back from Vietnam, not being able to get a job. Somehow it turned into something else, and it turned into this young man's demise, his slow demise as he can't find a job. Everything's going bad for him. Terrific movie. It's got the soundtrack, takes you back to the 70s, and it's a good story that should have been told about the black soldier. That should have been told a long time ago. Coming back from Vietnam, the problems he had, not only being black in America, but being black, coming back from war, coming home with the Chris Tucker character had Agent Orange.
Yes, yes.
And then you had some characters came back with a drug problem, which was the Spanish character. He had a drug problem. He acquired that. And then you had Anthony's problem was he couldn't get a job. He was trying to fit back into society. A story that should have been told a long time ago. They told it well. Great soundtrack.
And has our boy Keith David in it.
Oh, I love him. Met him in person. Terrific guy.
Yep.
They Live. We know is one of the great.
Yep.
That's another movie that I could put on my
your honorable mention list.
Exactly. They Live, which, it's one of those movies that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's got a terrific story. It's got everything you need for a movie, everything. Love it.
And they're forced to talk about it because it has one of the longest epic fight scenes
yes, it does.
in TV and movie lore. It's
Roddy
crazy.
Piper and Keith David.
Anything. Yeah, well, that's cool. So listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us to Manta's Top 10 Videos with my man Robert Healy, a.k.a. Bobby Soul, doing his thing. I appreciate you coming through, Bobby.
Yes, sir, brother.
And yo, like I always say, I am the curator and the proprietor of Camp Crystal Lake and Manta's Video. And I'm out.
Videos playing